Hello, 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 boss buddies. I hope you guys are doing wonderful. Hopefully, you're doing well today. This is my third video for the day. And the reason why I'm uploading so many videos because I'm sitting here comfortably in my home designing today. And each thing that I've been designing, I'm going to bring you guys along on the journey with me. So this is another arrangement that I purchased from a 25-cent Dollar General Christmas haul. And we again are going to transform this Christmas arrangement into a Valentine's arrangement that you will be able to charge quite a bit of money for it. Okay, so what we're just going to do is go ahead. We're going to get right on into the video. If this is your first time on my channel, please like, share, comment, and subscribe. I really, really do appreciate it. Okay, so what we're going to do first is just go ahead and take out the things that just simply cannot pass for Valentine's Day. Okay, poinsettias, we're not going to do it. Okay, we're going to just take that out. And we're not going to use that. But all of the other greenery and the pine that's in here is absolutely nothing wrong with it. If you want to take the pine out, you can. But you don't have to. Pine is just a simple item, or simple, not item, but greenery that's for the winter months. Okay, we're going to go ahead and take this. I guess it's called ivy. I don't know. I love flowers, but as far as the names and all of that, I have no idea. So we're going to absolutely take those out, okay? Another arrangement that I did had pine cones. I left the pine cones in. This particular one, I'm going to take them off if I can. They have quite a bit of glue on this one. Let's see if we can bend the wire back and forth and get it off. Let's just take the whole thing out, okay? We're going to take the whole thing out. Okay, that one wasn't so complicated. Okay, and we're going to see once we get it going if I decide to take some of this greenery out. I definitely do not want it to say Christmas at all. So I want to make sure that anything that says Christmas is going to come out, okay? And I'm just opening up the leaves the way that they, the leaves that were originally up here. I'm just opening them up and expanding the item. And the first thing I'm going to do is take a red little Valentine's Day sign that came off of another project, and I'm going to glue that right there on the front. If you don't have this, of course, you can use anything that you have. You don't even have to put one of these items up here, but that's just something I'm going to do to pull in the Valentine's Day theme. I'm just going to put some hot glue up there and glue that up there securely, okay? So already it's starting to form into what we know, or what we will know in a few minutes, as a Valentine's Day arrangement, okay? So here I have some pink roses. I didn't tell you guys what you need, but roses, any type of flowers that will represent Valentine's Day do not have to be red or pink. I'm going to keep saying that. But these are some beautiful roses, I'm assuming they are, that I found from Dollar Tree. Not Dollar Tree, but Dollar General in a 25-cent Christmas and fall haul, okay? So again, we're just going to start placing them in. Whatever you do to one side, make sure you do it to another, okay? And I know a lot of things I am saying over and over in different videos. Please keep reminded that not everyone watched the videos that you've watched. So some things, I don't want to assume anything when I'm teaching on my channel. I don't want to assume that just because some people are normally up here that they're always up here. So sometimes I have new subbies on my channel. I want to make sure that I'm explaining things thoroughly. So think outside of the box when you are creating. You do not have to keep the typical colors that normally represent that holiday, okay? And being that flowers are already in here, you got to play around with where you can stick it at. Okay. So we're already getting it to start to form into a Valentine's Day arrangement. Okay, so we're gonna add some more flowers. I'm gonna get to that in a moment. But this is a balloon that I picked up from the Dollar Tree for $1.25. And go right in and cut some off. Leave it as long as you would want the stem to stick up. I don't want it up too high, but I don't want it too low. So let's go ahead and stick that in before we continue to put the flowers in. That way we will have a center point for our arrangement, okay? And the center point is just the point that you will build everything around, okay? So let's find a spot in here. Oh, hopefully okay, here we go. All right, so we have the balloon in, and we're gonna go ahead and continue to build the flowers around it, okay? Whatever you do to one side, do to the other side. That way it'll keep your arrangement balanced, okay? They keep it balanced and looking great. It's a little difficult to find a spot to insert in this one because the greenery that they have in here, the stems are a little thick. All right. And here I have just some greenery from one of the arrangements that I've already taken the flowers off. And to keep from throwing it away, I'm just going to repurpose it in this arrangement. I'm not going to use glue for this because it's so thick, it's not going anywhere once you put it in. And we're going to find a nice little spot in there and just stick it in there. If you have some greenery from another project, feel free to add it in. That'll give it some extra added fullness. And then it'll also take away from so much pine. We don't mind the pine being in here, but we don't want too much in here. So we're gonna add regular greenery to offset the pine that's already in, okay? That's what we're going to do. And what I'm doing now, you do not have to do this, okay? This is the purpose of being creative. I simply take greenery from other flowers sometimes. Most of the time, I'm only using the actual stems from the flower. So sometimes I take the greenery that's being left and use it on another project, okay? So don't think this is something you got to do. This is just something I like to do, okay? Creativity. Why can I never say that word? Okay, let's just say it like this. Being creative is your own way, okay? It's your own style. Oh, God, I have tried to say that word so many times, and I just can't. I'm adding too many syllables or something to it. I don't know. But anyway, y'all know what I'm trying to say. Being creative is your own style. And we're just going to keep sticking the pink flowers in here. And I think they're really cute. I love the pink and the yellow that's kind of mixed together. These are some amazing flowers, you guys. And you may be able to still pick some of these up in your local Dollar General. One thing I would suggest if you're a person that's going to clearance shop is that you download the app to the store that you're shopping in, okay? I do a lot of shopping at Dollar General. I do penny shopping at Dollar General. I do clearance shopping and hauls at Dollar General. So I have a Dollar General app on my phone, and I just download it, and simply you can just scan the items even before you take them up front to make sure. But a lot of people were not aware that these actual flowers, which was considered part of the fall, went to 25 cents the same day that the Christmas items did, okay? So a lot of people were in the stores actually just looking for Christmas items, not watching for Christmas items, not realizing that these flowers were actually part of the 25-cent sale. So you may be able to pick up on a few of these as well. I'm just playing around with the flowers, getting them where I want them to be. Go ahead and stick a little glue on the bottom of that. And try to find a opening here. I hate how this balloon does not want to sit like I want it. I want it to be straight. That's one of my pet peeves. I hate for things to be leaning and all that kind of stuff. I might stick a little bit of glue up there to make sure that it's holding in place. We'll play around with that off camera so that the video don't get too long. Here we're still just inserting our roses. We're now on the back side of the arrangement, but you want your arrangement so that whenever a person, you know, however they may put it on their table or wherever they put it at, you want to make sure that it has the same look all the way around. You don't want to just make it beautiful on one side and then the other side looks crappy, okay? For lack of a better word, you don't want it to look crappy. So again, just some greenery from another flower we're adding. And the pieces that I just got from the other arrangement, I'm gonna stick those here. And you see, guys, these things, they're pretty quickly. Now, of course, if I was off camera and not talking and all of that, I could do this a whole lot quicker. And being that I've done it for so many years, it doesn't take me long at all to do this. But it can be time consuming. That's why I keep telling my boss buddies to make sure that you guys are charging for your arrangements, your gift baskets, whatever it is that you're selling. Make sure that you are pricing your items correctly, that you're not allowing people to get your items for a cheap price just because you designed them. The whole reason why it should be more is because you designed it yourself. Hand crafted items are always more expensive because it's more time put into it. As you could see when I bought this arrangement originally, it was really skimpy and did not have any appeal to it. So when you go in and do things handmade and handcrafted, the value goes up. The value goes up. All right, so make sure y'all are charging for your crafts. Okay. We want to fill our bag, and we cannot fill our bag by giving hookups and discounts. I said that last night on my live. Hope you guys caught the live last night. If you didn't, make sure that you go back and watch the live. I did some actual shrink wrap. If you guys, let me take a break here. If you have a wire cutter or something to that magnitude, it will keep you from having to keep bending these flowers like I'm doing. I could not find my wire cutter, so that's why you see me bending back and forth. But my hands are tough, okay? Y'all's may not be, so get you some wire cutters so you don't have to dry your skin out like I do. But yeah, I had some great valuable information on my live last night. Also did some demonstrations showing you how to shrink wrap professionally a gift basket. And what else did we do? Showed you how to transform some ordinary items that you would normally look at as Christmas items, showing you how to transform them in order to make more money for Valentine's Day. And when I'm done, I just play around with it. Get it where I want it to be. We're going to go in here and add some pink hearts. Again, Dollar Tree item. Y'all, this balloon gonna worry me. I'm afraid to put it up there though because I don't want it to mess up my, or burst this little plastic balloon. So I'm just putting a little bit of glue up there to try to get it to stand straight. But it still don't want to do what I want it to do. And that's probably not gonna worry somebody else, but it does worry me. It aggravates me when I see things not straight. Have you guys ever had seen a picture on a wall? Maybe you went somewhere and you saw a picture hanging on a wall and the picture wasn't straight, but because you wasn't home, you didn't want to go and straighten out the picture, but in your mind you had straightened that picture out about 10 or 15 times. See, that's the type of stuff I do. And maybe it's OCD, I don't know what it is, but I know stuff like that irritates. It irritates me. I wish I had my white sheer material like this, but I don't have it handy, so we're just gonna go with the gold. Just cut pieces as long as you like. I'm gonna cut one last piece, and you can you make it as thick or as thin as you like it. Again, I will say, the more you add to certain things, the more it will increase the value of it. That's just like if you're designing a gift basket and you don't add professional handcrafted bows to it. A person that adds handcrafted bows to it are able to charge a few dollars more for their gift basket because of the professionalism of it. So don't shortchange yourself by getting out the easy way. Always make sure that you're adding extra embellishments or extra things in it that will cause your profit to go up, okay? And again, I'm just using a stem. You can use floor picks if you like, or you can just recycle and repurpose the end of the stems that were going to get thrown away anyway. So why not repurpose them if you can use them for the exact same thing? That's how I do. You don't have to do that. You can go get you some picks, and just wrap this around it. But at the end of the day, this stem right here serves the same purpose. When you're a boss, it's not about buying everything because you can. Because at the end of the day, I can go and buy as many flower picks as I like. But what would be the purpose of going to buy something that does the exact same thing of something that you have and something that you were going to throw in the trash anyway? So we're just going to go in and place that sheer mesh material. I keep calling it mesh, but it's really not considered mesh. For some reason, the name of it won't come to my mind. But anyway, we're going to go in and add some. And we got some on that side, so we're going to go in and add some to the other side. And guys, I never count how many of something I'm doing. I just freehand stuff. And we're almost done, guys. This video is almost to an end. Find me one more stem. Back where you tied the knot at, just take your little stick and just insert it. Insert it right through there. And it's going to stay. Now we are ready to stick it on the other side. And here, boss buddies, let's pull the camera up a little bit. And here we have another arrangement that was transformed from Christmas to Valentine's Day. This right here is going to be $30 on my table. Again, I only spent probably $3 at the most, and I'm going to charge $30 for this item. You can get even more creative, stick some candy bars in it, or as I did on one of the other videos, you can stick a plush item in here, and I believe that's what I'm going to do with this one. But of course, it will be done off camera, okay? But you guys see the beautiful arrangement that's done and complete, okay? Hope you guys like this video. If you like this video, you already know what I need you to do. I need you to like, share, comment, and subscribe. I'm probably going to go in and stick some more pics in here and just play around with it a little more to get it to my liking. But for the purpose of the video, I'm going to go ahead and end it. But you guys see, and I'm going to keep playing with this balloon until I get it where I want it to be, okay? Love you guys. Be blessed.